Hey everyone, it is that time, it is I, and welcome to another edition of The Final Cut. Now today, I've got a film that's got a very interesting title from a very talented director, and it is called Mandingo Sex Addict. Yes, Sean Weathers is at it again, the gentleman who brought us Scumbag Hustler, as well as Ace Jackson is a Dead Man, which we've reviewed in the past. Now here, this is his last foray into the exploitation softcore film, where we get the story of Tracy Spencer. Now Tracy is trying to be a good Christian guy, and he really falls in love with this girl, and he's really trying to get her noticed, and really wants to, have her be his girl, if not be his wife. But things don't go too well, and soon he starts to fall back on old habits, because addictions are hard to beat, and his is definitely an interesting one in that it involves sex. And so we see how Tracy jumps back and forth between trying to be the good man and giving into his addiction. Sean Weathers said that this was his last foray into the exploitation softcore, and for me, I'm glad, because this film was really well done. Again, fantastic editing here. Sean really has talent. I love what I see coming out of his films as far as the direction goes with his characters. All of his characters seem authentic. He has some talented people in here, especially in the main roles, that really do the acting well. Now, some of the minor roles where it's mostly, the female cast, where they're mostly there to, it is an exploitation film, so they tend to shed their clothes, while a few of them are strong actresses, some of them more than others. But the main core characters in here, a girl playing his girlfriend, as well as Sean, as well as the people playing his friends, really solid performers there. I really love their performance, and it definitely felt authentic and had me interested in what was going to happen next. Now, yes, there is gratuitous nudity in here and some explicit sex scenes in here. Okay, that goes along with the style of this film, but it's interesting because it helps give a great contrast between the Tracy character of what he wants to do and what he ends up doing. And there are two ends of the spectrum, and so you see why Tracy is fighting this, where he can, inside this internal struggle that he has, and you can also see why he kind of ends up falling, playing to his weakness occasionally. So great characters in here, some great cinematography too by Aswad Issa, some great shots in here. There's a shot in the beginning with Tracy and his girl, or the girl that he loves, and there's a great couple wide shots, establishing shots in here that I really loved how they were framed. Definitely, the dialogue in here is all understandable, even though it's a low production, budget production. You can check all the audio and capture that, and now again, it is in the softcore exploitation category, so the raunchier parts of this are going to probably offend people, but if those don't bother you, you really should check this out. The writing is interesting. The character that he develops does have a couple layers to it. It's not just there to do the sex. He's telling a story along with it. Some authentic characterizations going on in here, and just in general, I'm looking forward to see what Sean does next that is not in the exploitation softcore genre, because there's a lot of talent there, and I can't wait to see what he comes up with next. And that'll about do it for us here at The Final Cut. Leave your comments down below if you just happen to see Mandingo Sex Addict. Make sure you check out our other reviews, subscribe, comment, have your friends tell their friends. Please, I do this for you guys. It's with your support that I keep motivated to do this. And until next time, folks, remember, keep that ticket stub.